Welcome to Center Stage Music Center Online. My name is Angela, and today I will be showing you 3 out of the 15 two-octave major scales for Violin NYSSMA All State. The 3 scales we'll be working on today are D, E flat, and F sharp. I'll be going over them with you step by step so that you're ready to go for this year's All State. Let's play D major. I'm going to show you first, then we're going to walk through it, and then we'll play it together at the end. Scale. So on this scale, we're going to start from our open D, and we're going to shift in this scale. We're going to shift to 3rd position when we get to the A string. So let's take it note by note. We're going to have D, E, high 2, F sharp, G, A, B, high 2 again, C sharp, and here is where we're going to shift to 3rd position. So after our C sharp, you're going to glide into 3rd position and land on your first finger, D in 3rd position. After D, we're going to stay in 3rd position till the highest note of the scale. So after D, we have E, high 3rd finger. So that's something to note in this scale. You're going to have high 3rd fingers when you get into 3rd position. So high 3, G touching 3, A, high 2 again, high 3, and we're going to end with our 4th finger touching our 3rd finger nice and tight, and that's going to be our high D. After that, we're going to come back down. So 4, high 3, 2, 1, 4 on the A string, high 3, 2, 1. Now, after we play D, the 1st finger in 3rd position, we're going to fall back to 1st position. And when we come back, we're going to land on a C sharp, high 2. C sharp, we're going to play B, A, G, F sharp, high 2, E, and end again on open D. So now let's try it together. Let's learn the E flat scale. So I'm going to play it for you first, and then we're going to work on it note by note, and then we're going to play it together. So let's go over this scale. There's a few things to note in this scale. First, if you noticed when we shift in this scale, we're going to shift to 4th position. So this might be a little bit of a new key, position for some of you. So just practicing it a few times, getting comfortable with that shift from 1st to 4th position, and you'll get it in no time. Some other things to note is that we're going to have low 1s, low 4s, in 1st position, and what's really cool about 4th position though is that once you have your finger pattern in 1st position, it's the exact same finger pattern in 4th position, so you don't have to remember any different finger pattern. So those low 4s and those low 1s are going to be the same in 1st and 4th. So let's go through it note by note. We're going to start with our low 1, E flat on the D string. Then we're going to have 2nd finger whole step away, 3rd finger whole step away, A flat, low 4, so squish it really close next to 3. Then over to the A string, B flat, another low 1, whole step away again, D, And here's where we're going to shift into fourth position. So right after you play the D on the A string, you're going to glide. You're going to go a little further than you normally shift to third position, and you're going to go all the way to where your fourth finger would normally go. So after 3, you're going to go to fourth position, E flat, and then like I said, the same exact finger pattern again. So after E flat, you got a whole step to 2, whole step to 3, 4 squishers next to 3, first finger on the E string, whole step to 3, 4 squishes next to 3, and that's your high E flat. After that, all we have to do is just go backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, touching 3, 2, 1. Now here's where we go back to first position. So after we play 1 on the A string, which is our E flat, we're going to gently fall back to first position, and we're going to land on our third finger D. After D, whole step back to C, B flat, low 4 on the D string, A flat, touching 3, 2, and ending on our low 1 E flat. Let's practice that together. Okay, so now we're going to learn the F sharp 2 octave scale. If you just practiced the E flat scale with me, I'm going to show you a trick later that's going to make this scale a lot easier. But first, let me play it for you, and then we'll work on it note by note. So now let's go through that note by note. For the F sharp scale, we're going to actually start in second position. So if you remember when I said at the beginning of this scale, if you played the E flat scale with me a minute ago, I'm going to give you a trick that's going to make this one really easy for you to remember. So if we start this scale in second position, you only have to memorize 1 finger pattern. So even when we shift later on in the scale to fifth position, it's going to be the exact same finger pattern as you played in second position. So even though second position might be a little bit tricky for you, once you learn it, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier when you're playing this scale. And an even cooler trick is that if you played the E flat scale with me a minute ago, our F sharp scale and our E flat scale have the exact same finger pattern. So once you learn one, you'll be good to go for the next one. Let's take it note by note. So we're going to start on our F sharp. First finger on the D string. This is second position. Let's learn our finger pattern. After F sharp first finger, we're going to go whole step, another whole step to 3, high 3 in this one, and squish your 4 right next to it. Then we're going to go over to the A string, first finger, whole step to 2, high 3 again, whole step away, and instead of playing 4 here, we're going to shift here into fifth position. So after the third finger, you're going to come up and play your first finger in fifth position. A little helpful trick when you're shifting to fifth position, because it's pretty high up there, is bring your arm around the violin. And if you need to, bring your thumb under the violin. That's going to help you reach those high notes. So once we're in fifth position, you're going to play whole step to 2, whole step to 3, squish next to 4, same finger pattern as it was in second position. First finger on the E string, whole step to 3, and squish your 4 right next to it. Let's go back down. So 4, touching 3, whole step down to 2, 1, over to the A string, fourth finger, touching 3, 2, 1. Now here's where we're going to come back to second position After 1, we're going to gently glide down to our 3rd finger, then a whole step back to 2, and 1, over to the D string, 4, touching 3, 2, and then finally ending on our F sharp again. Let's try that together. That's it for today's lesson. We love to hear from you, so please leave us a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out more Center Stage Music Center online videos.